Alright guys, today I got a 98 S10 2.2 4-cylinder automatic, and I just got it about 3 days ago from a person that stated that the cluster was not working. I guess for some reason the temperature gauge would go down, fuel gauge would go down, and the battery light come on, security light, all this, that, and other. I actually have been tinkering with it to try and figure out the issue. And it seems to have went away, probably like right now. But I'm still going to do some more tinkering. But I did actually happen to find a main issue that could be a potential big issue for lots of trouble down the road with hard starting, coolant temp codes, etc. And the main thing is the coolant temp right now is reading, 150-ish, whatever. So what I'm going to try and do is replicate a problem that I just found. And let's see if I'm figure this out. So you got to bear with me. I'm actually doing this just by myself. So I'm going to shut the light down here. And where I'm looking at is, so if you can see that there, take my screwdriver. Screwdriver's right here. This brown wire is actually going to the coolant temp sensor, which is, you can barely see it. It's this bronze looking thing right here. Now, if you can hear, I'm going to move this wire and I'm going to see if you can hear what's going to happen. Okay, so I don't know if you could hear that, but what that is actually is the throttle position sensor is actually moving back and forth to accommodate for the faulty temperature signal. It's assuming that when this broken wire is reading -40 in the computer, it's assuming that the air is very cold, so it adjusts, because the colder air is, the more denser it becomes, and the truck needs to accommodate for that. So you may experience hard start, no start. Definitely will get a check engine light for engine coolant temp, high input. Can't remember the exact number right now, but I wanted to just share that info with you because I know that could be a potential problem for a lot of people. I'm going to try and replicate the issue and see if I can get if that's what's causing the cluster to short out, if that's in something else. But I'm about to see if I can replicate that and get back to you. Okay, as you can see, right now the key is on, is ready to start. However, the temperature of the engine is reading, not 150 as it just was. So I'm going to try and attempt to start it and see if it will give the symptoms that I was seeing earlier with the hard start issue. Let's see. As you can see, it will not start. So I will adjust this wire and get the engine temp back up. I don't know if you can be able to see as I'm doing this. Oh, looks like I didn't get it that time. One more time. It's a little rough, I know. Forgive me. Again, I'll show you again, just in spite of the video. Again, this is one of the wires to the coolant temp sensor, and I just adjusted it, and the throttle position sensor moved. See if it reads. Still not wanting to read. Pain in the ass. Super duper pain in the ass. Okay, so I did get it to come back, and damn, I need a headlight or something. So as you can see, engine temp is back to the normal 150, what it's supposed to read. So let's see if it'll start this time. So again, a little rough start, definite rough start. Check engine light automatically went away. Coolant temp sensor reading as should, but again, that is the issue, or at least one issue, is the broken wire will cause hard start, no start, potentially because the coolant temperature is a major factor in the computer's calculations for the throttle position. It controls the throttle position sensor and will dictate how open or shut to close it. Keep it open for starting, and definitely needs to be checked. So I will rewire that and get that button back up and continue to address the situation, which is, as you can see, the battery light is on, but voltage is good. One of the other minor issues is the prndl, or one, it actually reads in park, but when in other gears it will not read. So I can get it to do that. So it's in reverse now, but doesn't show that it's actually switching gears. I think that's another issue that isn't related to this, but nonetheless, oh, there goes the coolant temperature sensor back down. That broken wire again. So could be a helpful fix for some, could be useless information for others, but I felt I wanted to share it. So cheers.